everyone. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, let's make sure music is a-okay. All right, let's see. Question of the day today is there a new medium you've been curious to try? This one came about, I'm sure you can guess, because I'm trying a new medium today. I've done regular pastels, but I have not done oil pastels. We'll get into all this in just a second, but let's go ahead and do our hellos. Alexandra, good morning. Yes, it is an Emily Live Day. Pastel, oil pastel or regular pastels? Good morning, Ev. Heather, hello. Linda says that Faber-Castell 60-pit pastel pen. Oh, hold on. I have the Faber-Castell 60-pit pastel pencils. Oh my gosh, seriously, try and say that 10 times fast. But I don't know how to use them, so I just look at them and sniff them. That's fair. That's fair. It's, you know, it's a thing by itself. You know. Namalu, good morning. Let's see. Avid Brooke, hello. Curious to try the Karen Deco brush pens. I have not heard of those. I have a Deco like adhesive pen that I use for like the Deco foil. Hang on one second. I'm gonna turn on the fan. I forgot to. But I don't know if that's the same thing. I assume it's not. Turning on the fan in here. Once I turn all these lights on, I get a little warm. Okay, let's see. Hi, Dawn. Can't think of one. Oh, can't think of one. I've tried most. Some. I can't talk today. Words are hard, exclamation point words. I can't think of one. I've tried most, and some I liked, some I didn't. No, that's fair. Suzanne, you're still on your vacation, right? You had good reception out on that boat. Actually, no, the boat probably has Wi-Fi, doesn't it? I don't know, I've never been on a cruise, but it would make sense that it would have Wi-Fi. Let's see, not necessarily a new medium, but I've always wanted to try polychromos pencils. I've only ever used Crayola and Prismacolor. Oh, they are... Yeah, they're worth it, Heather. They're a completely different kind of creature from Prismacolor, but they're definitely worth it. Let's see. Emily, hello. Oh wait, chat hopped up. Hang on. Really try Neo Colors too. I saw another Neo Color too. Suzanne also. I was watching Dee Dee this morning. I don't know a ton about the Neo Colors because I haven't tried them also. From what I hear, it's the twos that are water soluble, right? I'm definitely curious about them, but yeah, I think Shannon, you have the Neo Colors, don't you? And I think Tanya does too. How to switch my iPad? Oh, sounds good. Let's see. Carol, hello. Dominique, hello. Kristen, hello. I'm not quite sure what it says, so I'm gonna butcher trying to pronounce that. So I'll call you Raina. I know that's probably wrong, but I'm gonna roll with it. If you want to spell out the phonetic of how to pronounce your name, I'm totally down for it. I love being educated with like names from other countries. Let's see. I had to clean my glasses this morning too. Jennifer, hello. Let's see. Aaron, hello. Kristen says, I want to try my Super Tips as watercolors. I was just watching a tutorial and it looks like fun. Oh, fun. Let's see. Kenny, hello. Shannon, hello. Let's see. Diane, hello. Ooh, first time using oil pastels. We've got the same ones. Good luck. Awesome. Yeah, it's a brand new activity for me. Kara, hello. Let's see. Sure, it's been ace. Oh, that's awesome. Let's see. Alexandra, oil pastels probably because they are less dusty. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't really know what to. Oh, hey, Paul. Okay, I guess we're doing this already. He's come to say hi. Let's see here. Why don't you hop up here? Why don't you go say hi to everyone? Let's see. Marcy, hello. Cece, hello. Pan Pastels and Neo Colors. Yes, the twos are water soluble. Okay. Want to try watercolor? Wait. You haven't done any kind of watercolor, Marcy? Oh my goodness. You definitely need to. Definitely. Yes, Neo 2 are water soluble. One or not. Neo 2, let's see. I do also Neo 2s and ink tints are the only water mediums I kept. Really? I'm curious of the neon colors and brushes. Oh, Dominique, I'm so glad you got them. Jen, hello. Yeah, he's up here. Steve's work from home day changed. So normally on stream day, he would keep them, occupied, but we don't have that distraction. So he'll get bored with us eventually. Okay, so today's live stream, I didn't like show, I didn't make it part of the title which book we were doing, because the focal point of today's stream is the oil pastels. Now, I have never used these. I won these on Shannon's channel during one of the events, and I won it as a giveaway. Super excited, and I wanted to do them justice. So, oh, awesome, Kara, I'm so good. Yeah, he's here. He's just chilling. He was a good snuggle buddy last night. Jen, hello. Oh wait, did I already say how? Oh, you got 2 hellos. Bigger teaser watercolors and new brushes. Oh, awesome. You'll love it. Oh yeah, he's like, it's okay. We can chill here. Anyway, so I chose Twilight Garden, 1, because I haven't colored it in ages, but 2, it has these larger flowers, which I thought would be good because I don't know how precise you can get with oil pastels. Shannon, I watched a bit of your streams and I did some looking up online to kind of know where we need to go with this. I also grabbed just a piece of white paper so we can test it out to see how it feels. Awesome, Kara. Now I did take the plastic off of this mostly because I was photographing it for the, you know, like the cover photo and everything, and it was super shiny. But yeah, so thank you to Shannon. But I haven't really done much with them. So let's see, we've got, and by done much with them, I mean anything except look at them. Let's see. Oh, it shows you how to use them. Down here, there's English that's down here. It's a mix of the two. But we're gonna set that aside. We're gonna test this out a little bit. All right, so foam up. They look really pretty to begin with. But before I get them, like I said, on the book, I got a piece of paper here. Paul, I'm just gonna slide that under you here. So you do your thing. Hannah. Yeah, it's good. It's real good. I don't do enough Maria Trolle, honestly. But yeah, so this is, what is it? It's 48? It says 48 on, oh my gosh, 48 on the box. I'm not gonna math right now, but I'll assume that that's here or there. So I've used regular pastels. I have not used oil ones, so let's just grab one, see how they feel. You know what it almost reminds me of? Like, I'm just testing it to get a feel for it. It reminds me of polymer clay. Do you have a glass palette to scribble them onto? No, I grabbed this one. Is a glass palette better? I have this one. It has the smooth and the rough side. Should I get a different one than this? I do have a ceramic palette, but it still has my watercolors on it from last time. Will these work? I don't know. Like, in my head, I imagined that they were kind of like gelatos. Glass is better. Well, now I'm curious. What is it between glass and, because I can grab a piece of glass. I've got some picture frames in the closet. Oh, I'll ruin that palette. Oh, yeah, it does stain. Yeah, it's got some gelato stains on it. Let me grab, I think I've got a frame I haven't used in the closet over here. Let me see if I can grab it. What about like ceramic? Does it also work well with ceramic? Hang on, I'm getting in my closet real quick. If you hear anything crashing, don't be concerned. This is my one closet that I don't, this is where everything goes to lurk. Oh, I thought I had more. Hang on, I'm looking. I do have a small piece of glass here I'm gonna cannibalize from this. Oh, there it is, there's one. Hang on, I'm a-coming. Be there in a second. Stuck in a styrofoam box. Okay, I have a small one, which I think will work. I don't need a big, like, 8.5 by, sorry, Paul, was I making noise? Oh, glass cutting board from the dollar store. There you go. Well, I've got a, I bought a bunch of bulk frames on Amazon. That's not me. That's not my family. And I've been holding on to them for when I need it. Where are you going? You just stretching out over there? That's okay. He's just doing his paw thing. I wish you guys could feel how soft his fur is sometime. He's just, he reminds me of a chinchilla. Back of the plate, yeah. Oh, awesome, Alexandra. Hi, Minty. If I missed anyone coming in, I apologize. All right, I am going to take, Because I mean, I assume that you're not pressing too hard. I'm actually gonna have him get down because this is glass from a frame and I don't want him to get hurt. Buddy, you're super cute, but I can't have you near sharp glass. So we're gonna have you get down. Go on, go on. Sorry, but I don't want you to get hurt. Not my family. Oh, you know what we could do for this glass too, because I mean, honestly, have we met me? We're gonna cover the sharp edges real quick. We're gonna use some washi tape. Yep, I'm gonna use washi tape to cover the edges. I don't trust myself to not hurt myself, so we're gonna, yep, that's what I've said. Yep, we're gonna washi tape it. Because knowing my luck, I will hurt myself. Okay, that's one edge. Okay. So you know it's not a normal color one when we're just like flying by the seat of our pants here. You guys do know me well. No joke, you guys. I was using, I'll show you here in a second. I was using one of these rotary cutters the other day just to cut a very small piece of material. I wasn't sewing or anything, and I may or may not have got my hand in the way. You can't see it now. There's teeny tiny little cut there, but I was like rolling anyway. It took all of 2 seconds, and I was just like, yeah. Shit, I see this not ending well. Look, it's flat, it's glass. I'm covering it. It's just obviously a thin glass. Oh yeah, that's a good idea, Kenny. All right, well, I've already got these edges taped, so I will tape a piece of paper underneath of it. See, we mix it up every now and then. We do fun. You're making me cringe, I'm sorry. As soon as I get the edges taped, hit OBS disconnect. And we're back. Okay, I think we're back. We're back. Refresh if you need to. Or I'll put it in chat. Oh, it's okay. Good. It's better. Okay, now let's grab some white paper real quick. Yeah, that was weird. OBS just disconnected for like a split second. I had some drop frames. Hopefully it's just a one-time dealio. Yeah, just refresh. You should be good to go. Okay, let's go ahead and I'm not gonna bother with the paper cutter. I'm just going to put it in the back. Doesn't help that I make everybody nervous because I get like all shaky when I'm doing stuff. Like, I swear I'm not gonna injure myself. Well, no, I might. We're all aware of what the risks are. Hi, Kathleen. Ev, I can't let anyone see my injuries. It wouldn't be surprising. Okay, it's not exact match. You literally just, you know, but it should be enough that we will have a makeshift glass palette. Okay. Ta-da! Are we good? I don't blame you, Ev. That being said, next time I go out, maybe I'll leave a little bit early to run some errands, and I will swing by the Dollar Tree, see if they've got a glass. Because I'm assuming the glass cutting board means that it's thicker, right? Okay. Now that that's done, Shannon, for the glass cutting board, do I use it, yeah. Do I use it like I did the gelatos, where I like rub it on the glass and then pick it up from there? Yes, wait, well, yeah, I assume. I mean, this is a picture frame, but I mean, you know, like cutting board thickness, that's what I meant. Also, I don't know if you noticed the piece of wood back here. So my cutting mat is getting pretty dirty, like stained from various crafts and everything. And I've been trying to think of like, I need a nicer background, but I didn't want to use like contact paper on my desk. The problem is my desk is glossy. So I got this piece of wood at Lowe's yesterday, and it's like a perfect fit for the desk. I'm gonna stain it. It's funny, I've filmed the first half of the video, like I have a video already, and I'm afraid that if I stain it, it's gonna look immensely different. So I'm gonna finish filming that video, and then I'll go ahead and stain it. But I got a nice like espresso color to put on it, but you know, nice big piece of wood. If it gets too, you know, awful, I can always sand it and restain it. So on your page currently, so I'm gonna be lurking but watching. Sounds good. All right, so before I do the glass palette, I wanna see how it feels directly on the paper, because obviously as colorists, we use this differently than like an oil pastel artist would. Gosh, that's smooth. You can definitely see the texture of the wood underneath. Oh, that smeared right on my finger, didn't it? Just feeling it, getting a feel for it, testing it out. Let's use the brushes. I have the brushes. Staining it with pastels. Well, that's the thing, is that if I do like grub it out, I can just, these brushes, Shannon, I didn't put a link for these because I didn't know what the link was. Do you want to share a link for these brushes that you sent along with it? These are the ones that Shannon sent along with it. But yeah, that's the great thing, is if I cream this out, then all I need to do is just sand it and it's good to go again. Glass place, and they cut me a small piece from leftover glass for my oil paints. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so why is it that we use glass with the oil? I'm curious now. Let's go ahead. Put a little bit there. Okay. All right. Because if I remember correctly, Shannon, this is how you were using it, right? Yes. I saw somebody using paper stumps, and so I grabbed paper stumps that I have. Ah, perfect. Thank you, Shannon. In fact, I am going to pin that. Replace the question of the day. And we're gonna pin that. So that link up there, that is for the brushes that Shannon sent along with it. Let's see. Living the booties, do we have internet problems there? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what that was. I'm not dropping any frames now. Oh, because glass isn't porous. Okay, okay. Yeah, I grabbed a couple of these. I definitely like the smooth feel of the brush for sure. I also brought out these too. Oh, so you don't have harsh lines on the stumps, or for details in small spaces. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So yeah, I did grab them because I saw a woman that used it. Now, is this a kind of situation where any of these gelato brushes, or like the scumbling brushes, would these come in handy at all? Well, the scumbling brushes are good for texture. Look at that, like if I was doing grass or something. Oh no, here, let me zoom in so you guys can see a little bit better. There we go. Yeah, it's a little bit better. Yeah, it's got a little bit more texture. Don't use the big ones. Yeah, I feel like these wouldn't be, if I was doing like a large background, maybe. Okay, well, honestly, I think, yeah, that's definitely gonna be a texture thing. I think we can get into the book already. Like, I kind of just wanted to get a little bit of feel for them before we dove into it. But I definitely don't want to put the pastels directly on the page, that's for sure. You'll never get them cleaned properly? Oh, because of the oil. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna move these. We'll move them to the side so that we're not scrunched with the book. Like, I haven't done any like swatching of any kind. This was literally, I just took the plastic off last night when I scheduled the stream. Our glass palette is perfectly safe. Good to go now. Got our coffee. All right, so let's do a little bit of color picking. Let's see. Now, if I wanted to clean these, do I just rub them on a rag? Because I assume it wouldn't work to get it wet. It's not like a Dawn dish soap. I know, yeah. I don't know how that would work with those brushes. Yeah, I think just rubbing it on the rag. Let's see, where's that paper? Test to see how clean that got it. Oh yeah, just rubbing it on the rag, that worked just fine. Perfectly clean, all good to go. So, I got this. Those rags, I swear, like I just did that on a whim, but they have come in so handy. Okay, let's just start with, got that under my nail. I'm gonna need to wash my hands real good when we're done. Okay, so this is Permanent Lemon Yellow. I always think it's funny when they call like permanent above versus like now I feel like they need a color that's called like semi-permanent yellow or not at all permanent, and if you sneeze, it'll come off. It's definitely got like a sticky feel to it when you touch them. Okay, let's use one of the bigger ones. So we've used that yellow here, and since this one is in frame most, let's just do this one. It's such like an interesting feel. Changes the texture of the brushes, yeah. Although, of course, because these are yellow, I can't really see. There we go. So kids are done. Kids are done with school this week. I've been debating about changing the schedule a little bit, but I'm not entirely sure what I want to change it to yet. Yeah, these are way different than pastels. Because I mean, I originally, when I first started streaming, I had Fridays at 8:30 because that was after the kids went to bed. But it's not really relevant anymore. Like, why wait the extra 30 minutes? Like, maybe I should just move to starting at 8 instead of 8:30. Since the kids are up anyway. Paul, honey, that's not your bag. Yes, they're sticky. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Actually have an oil pastel colorless blender of sorts. Really? You can use GAMs? Ooh, I'll have to look that one up, Marilyn. Hang on, I'm gonna write that down so I can look it up later. Okay, I'm surrounded by pens, but I don't have a pen. That's ironic. Okay, so it is, wait, where did her, oh, okay. Colorless blender. And Gamsol. Yeah, because I know Gamsol, I just haven't used it. How are they different from regular pastels? Oh, way different. Just from feel by itself. So regular pastels are gonna be, they're not chalk because they're softer than that, but it's basically night and day. I mean, this is very moist. Is moist the word? No worries, Chloe. Hi, Connie. Yeah, well, it's brand new to me. Like this whole experience is, I specifically been waiting to do anything with them. I actually, Santa sent them, what, a couple weeks ago at least? But they've been sitting on, so I have a shelf that I set aside for like stuff that needs reviews or needs a video made about it because I try not to do anything with the product until I can actually, you know, do the unboxing and, you know, a true, anyway, but the point is it's been on the shelf with my to be reviewed stuff and I've been looking at it like, and I'm like, no, we're just gonna dive right in. No, not even wax. Not even wax. It's, let's see, what could I compare it to? It really, like, I'm not joking. Like when I say it feels similar to like polymer clay, it's got that kind of tacky feeling. Oh, fun, Alexandra. It's definitely got a tacky feeling. I'm trying to think of what everyday substance I could, what could I compare this to? It's sticky, for sure. It's a very wet medium, but not wet in the sense that like acrylic is wet. Yeah, powdery like eyeshadow. Yeah, like I think eyeshadow versus like foundation, except obviously foundation is like more liquidy. But it's just, that's the kind of difference that it is. Like they're both called pastels, but if somebody, if I knew nothing about art and somebody handed me both a soft pastel and an oil pastel, and they'd be like, oh, hey, by the way, these are technically both called pastels, or like they'd want me to name them, I wouldn't think that they were related in anything other than size and shape, just because of their feel difference. Yeah, very smushable for sure. Yeah, here in a second, in fact, we might just do the top half here so I don't run my hand back in it. We're gonna see how it works to layer some color. And actually you can tell like I'm going out of the lines because of the black background. The brushes were such a good idea though. Oh yeah, there's no dust. There's no dust whatsoever. Okay. So I didn't cover it perfectly, like it's not super even. I think that if I were working on something, I would slow down and then afterwards. It's interesting, afterwards it's not going anywhere because it's been worked into the paper and it does have a bit of like a waxy feel on top, but it still has a little bit of a tactile kind of dealie. I was gonna say something else, I forgot what it was. Okay. I'm trying to decide how dark to go on top of. Let's just start with, what is this one? This is, definitely keep like a rag on hand if you don't want to like accidentally get too much on your fingers to transfer. So that link up at the top, yeah, Prismas versus Polys, exactly. That link up at the top, that is these brushes here. So again, this oil pastel set, I won it on Shannon's channel. I was like, well, since I've never used them before, we need to do a special stream for it. And then she sent these brushes along with it. Now these are, I've got a few brushes like that we work with. And so these ones I got for, or I think Kenny, maybe. Somebody, I got these as a gift, but I use like these for gelatos. These I got at Hobby Lobby, and these are scumbling brushes. And I used these, I don't remember what I originally used these for. We used them a couple months ago. You'd think I'd remember it. But yeah, pencils on top, definitely. It's not like adding like any kind of like putty kind of substance. Like it's definitely lighter. But for today, oh, that was gonna be my next question. Shannon, do you use a spray fixative at all on top of these? I think for the level of moist that it is, if I were to use pencils on, say, this page over here, like pressing on here, and it's the same way with soft pastels, but I would be very surprised if the stuff didn't transfer to the other side. I never spray it. Hi, Renee. See, that's the thing is I never spray my regular pastel pictures either. Sometimes I'll put, if it's a book that I use frequently, I will put like paper in between. But yeah, I never spray. I don't know if that makes me bad. Okay, the more layers you add, definitely the more like tacky the feel it is. But I'd be curious. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna work on these petals for just a minute. But we're also gonna bring out some pencils, and we might grab a harder leaded pencil, not necessarily Prismacolor, because I am curious, depending on how many layers we put on here, do the pencils scrape up any of it? We're gonna test that out here. Once they're in the paper, they're a bit like with Prismas or most pencils, paper on the back when using the page before after. Yeah, I agree. Hi, Leslie. So yeah, let's do a few layers on these petals and then grab some pencils and we'll see how it feels once we do it. Didn't Brian use the oil pastels on his, was it his Kirby picture? I want to say it was one of the last ones that he live streamed. Hi, Kelsey. Wait, the oil pastels dry? Do they really? I leave mine overnight before coloring on them. Oh, he used King Arts, okay. So this is, at the beginning, they let me know that I needed to use a glass palette with it. So this was from a picture frame I hadn't utilized yet. So I pulled it out and very carefully put tape around the outside and then white paper on the back of them. You use them right afterwards? Okay. Which is fine for me because I am not patient. All right, so we're gonna clean this. And if I miss anyone coming in, I apologize. All right. No worries. Okay, let's see, another color. Do you want to just, I don't know why I just thought about that. Let's do, what do I want to do? Let's do like a, whatever, this is like a magenta, just for the fun of it. This is, oh, it is magenta. Ha, got the name spot on. Okay, if you have long nails, like you're gonna get this stuff under your nails. Okay, so let's put this one here. We're just adding layers of color on here and we're gonna try and use a pencil on top. I could see too how you could kind of like dot it a little bit, maybe not necessarily brush it. And that gives you a little bit of texture too, especially since we've been using this and the bristles are kind of molded from pressing down. Okay, I kind of like that actually. Just from what I've been using before, like if I was really concerned about this being a masterpiece when I was done, I'd probably get another piece of paper and layer it or put it on top of it just to protect your hand from smearing. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Kind of slipped on the oil pastels, that's why I leave them. Oh yeah, I could see that. I could see that a lot. So when they dry then, do they not feel tacky anymore? Because we'll definitely let this dry and then test it tomorrow to see what it's doing. Let's grab orange. Or do we want? Yeah, we'll grab an orange. Oh, there's 3. Oh, so yeah, it is 50 because they have 2 extra whites. That's interesting. Well, now I'm curious how the white layers on top. I mean, extra whites are always handy, but no, not tacky. Really? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so wait a minute. If I were to leave this box without the lid on, do the oil pastels themselves dry out? Okay, I'm doing the same little dots that I was doing a bit ago. That's interesting. It really is an intriguing medium. Like it's unlike anything I've used before. Oh, awesome, Danielle. No, they're not. So the link for them is in the description below. These are the Paul Rubens, and I want to say they retail for like $24. If you're in another country, it might, you know, depending on the exchange rate or availability in your country, they might be a little bit different. Yeah, they're definitely pretty oily. But I mean, they're oil pastels, so you know, I'd be surprised if they weren't oily. That's right, I remember that. So I would say go ahead and click the link and see the name, and then copy and paste the exact name of the pastels, or you can just probably pull up Amazon UK and search Paul Ruben Pastels. So I'm not cleaning before I do the orange and the magenta, so we're definitely getting some color over the top. What pencils do you guys want to test out with these? Do you want to do a softer one like Prisma? Do you want to do a harder one? What are you guys, we want to do budget? What do we want to test out on top of these? Polychromos? Yeah, I can grab those. I actually put a bunch of pencils away this weekend, finally. Prisma? Okay, let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. Okay. What pencils to test on top? Question mark. Okay, Prisma. Let's just do Prisma or Poly, just because those are, you know, night and day. Soft versus hard. But the same level as far as, a little-ish as far as quality is concerned. They're like the 2 main ones that people use as far as higher end pencils. I saw the price for the Prismas jump back up again. I was surprised. I mean, I've seen them as low as like 80 bucks on Amazon, but yeah, they were upwards of like 130. No, so the glass, chat suggested the glass palette, which is, I'm so glad they did, because I think I would have really struggled with the plastic one. And yeah, that's it. I mean, I'm using the brush. Ah, perfect. Thanks, Shannon. All right, so they're in chat. That's the UK link. Let's see, where are we at? Oh, they're pretty close to even right now. Okay, I'll let that go for just a little bit. Let's add something in the middle here. Use a slightly larger one. Cleaning that brush off. Okay, let's use this. This is yellow ochre. There we go. Oh, that's a good idea, Cece. That's a good idea. We will do both. Yeah, we got some petals here and some here, so we'll do like half and half. That's a good idea. Why didn't I think about it? I mean, it's not like I don't have both, so there's no reason not to do both. Okay. We're going to fill in this middle part. Actually, we'll leave this as one layer so we can test out the pencils. Okay, hang on. Let me go grab my cases real quick. They're just on the bookshelf over here. All right, so let's see. Our Prismacolor and Polychroma. Go. I made labels for them a while back, so let's zoom out all the way here. Okay, let's pop in the headphones here so I can hear what's going on. Hi, Paul. I'm sorry, buddy. There's just not room for you up here right now. He's sitting down here by my chair. If I were to lift the armrest, he would. Okay, you could be in my lap if you want. That's okay. No, now you're not sure? Okay. Right, yeah, it's really interesting. I haven't used them before either. Okay, so these are the Prismacolor. And let's just get some, we're gonna get like browns of both because that's what I would kind of use on that flower anyway. It's definitely like a quick and easy way to get, oh my gosh, I keep opening the wrong one. To get, like if you want to cover a lot of stuff, and it could definitely be used as a base. Marcy, in the times that you let it dry, has anybody ever used a heat gun, or would the heat gun just make it more tacky because you're heating it up? Okay, let's do, okay, all right, you can sit in my lap, all right? It's okay. Grab espresso. Okay, we're gonna grab these two. So those are the Prismacolor. Oh, same case. Yeah, a lot of those patterns are kind of the same across all of it. Oh no, absolutely. I don't know if you guys, he's right here. There you go. You can see his whiskers. Not used a heat gun. Yeah, I feel like the heat would be like, it's not just like a fan. I feel like the heat would probably be detrimental to it. So my instinct says no heat. Okay. Let's see, which page? Here we go, here's our browns. That one's probably just fine. So let's use, Paul, honey. You can't, no, I said lap. Okay, no, we're not getting, oh, sorry, awkward. We're not getting pastels on paws, buddy. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm thinking, like it would melt it. Oh, use a heat pad of sorts to make them easier to, oh, that's interesting. See, Diane said, yeah, the cat loves me. Will not use heat. You can use your finger in the oil, and the heat from your finger helps it spread. Ah, okay. Okay. I mean, I would have to hunt down my heat pad, but yes. All right, so let's do the polychromos first. Zoom in a little bit. Okay. Oh, I wonder if I can zoom in you guys even closer so you can see. Hang on. I'm going to lower the camera more because it is slightly moving it on its third layer. Hang on. Bear with. I have like this range. I know. Okay, hang on. I won't mute myself though. Let's see. Yeah, okay, we're good because I don't need you guys getting all ill. So give me a second to reposition this. I didn't think it was going to shake that much. Whee! I know, right? Was not the intention, sorry. Oh, it's not going back in. Oh my goodness, I'm having a moment, guys. I'm still here. I just don't want anybody to get seasick, so bear with. Okay. Okay, I got it all screwed back in. There's a reason I usually just use the basic zoom. Okay, that's pretty close. That's as close as we can get it. But if you see, maybe I can lift the book. Well, no, it's pretty close. Okay, so it moves it just ever so slightly, but not so much so that I can't use it. Right, Dawn? Sunflowers are so pretty. Now, granted, this is an area that has, you know, like 3 layers of it. And I can feel, like the pencils don't glide across the paper like they normally would, but it's not hindering it at all. Where did you get the brush you're using from? And the 48 is the biggest. No, I did see a larger set, and the brushes that I was using, they're in the pinned link above. Yeah, so it shifted that very top layer just a little bit, but not so much so that it like messed it up. And then let's grab, let's see, what did I have over here? Dark brown. Let's do it. I'm going to turn the book just a little bit so that I'm not resting my hand in it while we're using it. Okay, so let's see. This has got quite a few layers. It definitely feels a bit smoother when I go across it. like just from that little bit, I feel like I like the feel of the Faber-Castells on top. Shannon, do you have a preference for pencils that you like to use on top of the oil pastels? Of course, you know, if we let it dry like Marcy does, it may just be that it doesn't really matter. So I guess it depends on how much of a hurry you're in. Like if you want to just like do all your base color and then come back to it. But yeah, I think I do like the feel of the Prismacolor a little bit better. We're gonna go back to it here in just a second. Are we still in frame? Yes. Yeah, it's fun though. I mean, I've never used this medium ever. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It might be worth that. Or if you're like not even using it as a base and using it as a background, you could like definitely save it for the end. Using the polychromo now. Or as I was gonna do half and half, or sort of just winging it. It's interesting though. It's almost as if it blends a little bit better with the polychromo, which is interesting. I wouldn't have expected that, but I guess since they're both oil based, I don't know. I'm trying to think if polychromos are like Pablo's in that way, to where they're not strictly oil pencils, but they do have some wax in it. Prismas and polys. Why do they need to dry if you're not using water? They're really tacky. Yeah, so this is a glass mat with white paper underneath, but it's really tacky. Like, think of how it feels when you touch polymer clay for the first time, or even modeling clay for the first time. It's got that kind of tackiness to it. Like, it's really, so it's not a, would you even consider this a wet medium? I feel like I couldn't consider it a wet medium. I would consider it a moist medium. Is that a thing? A moist medium? Okay, I'm gonna go back to the Prisma again real quick. Paul, honey, what are you doing? He's like, well, you wouldn't let me sit on the desk under the camera, so I'm just gonna be over here getting into things. Okay. Moist, yeah, it's a moist medium. Sorry. I don't know which one I like better. I mean, it's not like they don't work. If you have one or the other, then it should work just fine. Okay, so this is where I put just one layer of color. Oh wait, that's interesting. Did I add pencil here? What did I put here? Was that Prismacolor? Doesn't seem as dark as it was. Sorry, I'm talking to myself now. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. So it works better in the sense to where there isn't any kind of friction. But I almost kind of like the way that that the oil blends with the pencils. I use polys on this one? Okay. It didn't seem like it was as dark as I initially put it. Yeah. Yeah, the more layers, sorry, I know I'm going slow and kind of my thoughts are disjointed, but that's because I'm like thinking out loud. Really? The Caran d'Ache blender? Okay, I'm curious now. Also, I was putting away pencils the other day and I realized I had a nice long one. I'm just gonna leave it blunt as is. Does it move around the oil pastels at all? Oh, it does. Oh, snap. Okay. Sorry, I'm sort of just thinking out loud. Well, now that's interesting. Do you see that little yellow line there? It's almost as if when I used it, it did separate it a little bit, but it also moved it around. Gosh, it seems like the possibilities are endless to like use this. No. Oh, interesting. Yeah, there's no bleed through to the other side. That's interesting. Yeah, I need to get some more of these blenders. I haven't checked what the price on them are recently, but Okay, I really like that. Well, now how does it work for the single layer? It definitely made the Faber-Castell like move around more. I accidentally got a little bit of, you know, you talk sometimes, the spittle goes flying. I got a little bit there, trying to see. It looks like any bit of moisture does affect these in a similar way that like the pastels are, because it left that little smudge latched onto it. But that's really nice. Yeah, it's a colorless blender. Yeah, I like it too. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I tossed that one in there. Well, I hadn't put the Paul one in the shop yet. Oh, cool. Yeah, I never would have thought either. Okay, now I'm gonna hit the beer at back so I can zoom this back out just a little bit. Normally, I sit this as high as possible so we can have as much space. We're gonna fix this. I don't want you guys to get dizzy. There we go. All right, let's get that back in focus there. Oh, you know what? I've got other colorless blenders here. I just moved a bunch of my drawers. I think I've put it in the drawers that are over there. Hang on, hang on. I'm gonna grab other blenders and see how they work with it. I mean, the Caran d'Ache by itself is in a category all by itself. Not over here. Where did I put it? It's in a category all by itself just because, oh, it's right here. I was looking right at it. I have the drawer labeled assorted blenders. Okay, so this is my drawer that I have like the extra sponges. I've got some marker blenders. We're not gonna use, oh, thanks, Chloe. Yeah, I'm working on one and I wanna do a series. This, I have done so little outside of streaming this week because it's just been chaos. Thankfully, the week is almost over. Let's see. So I don't think any of the wet blenders are gonna work for it. We're gonna take out the sponge blenders just because I use those ones for the pastels. Let's see, the bright one is in pencil form if I remember correctly. Wait, the bright one? Hold on. Oh, the blender is really great. Sorry, I missed it. Colors blender or the full bright blender? Well, that one's the full blender. Let's see. That blender is really great for the Neocolor ones. Oh, okay, okay. It's a colorless blender from Caran d'Ache. Okay. Caran d'Ache has two different ones. Oh, okay, okay. Sorry, I was catching up. It's only $6.85 on Amazon? Well, yeah, it's the one full, one wood. But you know, I actually didn't hate the wood one. Okay, cool. I'll need to order some then. That's $6.85 is a really good price. It's not a pencil, that's the full blender. Okay. Hi, Paul. Do you want to try the lap again? I'm okay with the lap. He is all about the attention right now. Like, hello, friends. Okay, so obviously I'm taking out the marker ones. What else do we have here? Ev sent a bunch of blenders and I did a whole page. Hi, buddy. He's got his face right up on my face. So let's see. We have the Lyra Rembrandt blender, which is a really hard blender. Well, most of these are pretty hard. Let's see. That's the Derwent burnisher. This is Derwent blender. This is, I think, Opasler colorless blender. Let's see. Thornton's. I think that's one of everything. Yeah, I think that's one of everything. Let's see. Blick is only $3.50 to get. Really? Yeah, but then you have to pay shipping. So I know it's like double the cost, but I mean, if you have to pay shipping anyway, unless of course you get, what is it, like 65? My instinct was to sweep this away, but there's a little bitty bit. Okay, so let's set these polychromos down. Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. Alexandra, I have if you go to my Let's Talk videos, it's a whole video about a ton of different blenders. And I mean, that's not including all the marker blenders, which is what you can use with pencil too. Okay, let's do a different color real quick. You want to do a different color? Yeah, let's move down and do this bird. A glycerin-based blender like Tombow would work. Wait, Tombow is glycerin? Okay, I clearly don't know enough of it. Like this one? It's glycerin-based? Really? I can't always justify spending that much. Hi, buddy. Okay, as long as you're not on the stuff. Okay, he's like, mother, please. Love me, mother, love me. Oh gosh, I pet him and it was a static shock up to my earbuds. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's do this little bird here. So let's grab some blue. Okay, this one is the gray blue. His tail is swishing all over the place. Oh, said it didn't work for her? Okay, okay. Good to know. All right, let's use actually, let's just use this large one. Do any of the sets have the same colors in it? So this set, the 50, it has extra whites. So it looks like it has 3 extra whites. So, but I assume that's, we'll test out one of the whites actually, see how it lays over the top of the other colors. Just a little shift, okay? Only a little shift. Neo 2 under oil pastels. Are they really? I wouldn't think that they were. I must have used yellow on that. That's coming out a bit yellow-green. I must have used yellow and not cleaned it. He's using the rag as a pillow. I'm just gonna. Okay, I gotta get a new rag, guys. It's not coming out. Let me get a new rag. Paul stole mine. Using it as a pillow. Cool, I got a bunch of them. The joy of a giant regular towel and cutting it up into small pieces. Okay, let's go ahead and clean this one. Yeah, I would think, I wonder what is it in their base that is, you know, water soluble. You know, the blue-green kind of works with the bird. If any of the sets have colors that the other sets have. Oh, yeah, I guess kind of like, I wouldn't think so. I know Black Widow does that. Now I can't say for sure. I quickly glanced over the other sets, but no, I would assume that the larger sets have new colors. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you find out, Alexandra, for sure, let me know. Okay, now let's go ahead and grab, I'm also just grabbing colors we haven't used before so that we can have a variety here. Okay, this was permanent purple. Should clean that real good. You like the attention, don't you, Paul? All right, there's the permanent purple. I'm gonna blend that a little bit more. No, you're fine, Chloe. I wish I had more answers for you. I just, these are brand new to me. I probably should have done more research on them before we did this. Let's grab a lighter color. Like this is a really bright pink. And then let's see, this is rose red. Okay. Clean that a little bit. So I'm not working on blending these colors too much. I know I'm not really staying in the lines very well, but part of the reason for that is I want to try the blenders and see how it moves them around a little bit. This one is the 50 set. It's got, the link for this one is in the description below. But it's this one here. So look for like the purple, oh, hey, Paul, you can see all of Paul now. Look for the purple lid on it. You're just chilling, huh? This is your spot now. Yeah. Okay, so let's do, well, and we can definitely try doing it on the palette, but I'm more so wanting to test out the blenders, which is why we're just adding color to it. And I want to see if it shifts any of that. I suppose we should add pencil to it as well. And then let's see, let's grab the white real quick. Oh, for skin tones, perfect. Okay, and let's grab a little bit of the white. I just want to see what this white does. Like I said, we're not being super precise today, but sorry, I was just making sure it was in focus. But it's more so just trying to get a feel for these. Oh, I wonder, when using the white, I'm gonna just test it here. Does it cover up? Lightens the lines a little bit. What if we put it directly in it? Are we still in frame? Yes. Sorry, I'm just like having thoughts as we're going along. Actually, I'm just gonna do this whole part of the leaf with white. Clearly it's, you know, lightening the lines, and I am putting it directly in the book, but what I'm gonna test is what happens when we put as much as this directly in the book, and then we put pencil over the top. So let's move that around just a little bit. Let's use the larger one. We're experimenting today. See, obviously it doesn't get rid of them completely, and you're getting, when you start to move it around with the brush, you just move it. So I've moved it around with the brush a little bit. I'm not gonna move this new stuff that I'm adding, and I'm gonna leave it just as is. And then we're gonna try and go over it with the pencil. So let's do the polychromos. Okay. Make sure nothing's dropping. Okay, what do we have here? We've got the bird. So let's grab, I'm just gonna grab this blue for the bird. And for that white, we're gonna grab a green, kind of a bright green, not necessarily a dark green. Okay, so I've got, what is this? Prussian blue. Okay, so we're just going to add some of that. It's going across it nice and smooth. Okay, let's put a little on the belly. Oof, but that's like super sticky. But that's the thing though, is like, despite the fact that it's tacky, it's not like transferring onto me. I feel like if you ran your hand across it, you would smear it, but it's not like paint where if you put your hand in it, then, you know, there. I mean, I'm wiping it off anyway, just because it's my instinct. But okay, and then let's grab, let's grab a white. I assume it's very hard to lift if you get it somewhere you don't want to. Yeah, I would assume that too. The only thing, like, where me, but it's so not dry that I think that if you tried to use an eraser on it, it would just smear it. But we're gonna test it anyway, because that's kind of what today is about, is new medium. Let's run some tests. So like this white that I got on the outside of it. Actually, I mean, definitely have that residue on here. No, I don't see myself getting any larger sets, just because this one's got, you know, 48 colors in it, and I feel like that's plenty. That's plenty. I mean, and if you need other colors, you can always mix other colors. You could definitely get more. Like here, this one's a color one. Let's see if this just moves it around. Like, I'm surprised the color's not staining. Also, I'm really surprised that Paul is not bothered by this bird. That's interesting. But here's the next question. Were we to layer like yellow on top of that, would that affect the area that we just used an eraser on? A little bit, but not much. Like, it's fixable for sure. Okay, so now we've got solvent is also an option, and paint with it, less sticky that way. Yes, I want to get, I know, right? He's just doing his own thing. Like, he's just, I'm gonna layer, but he's kindly leaving paper space for us. So, you know, yeah, Alexandra, I was not expecting that at all. Did I jinx it? Okay, no, I didn't jinx it. Okay, so what do we have here? We've got the Rembrandt Splendor, the Splendor Blender. Then we got the Pazzler Blender Pencil, the Derwent Burnisher. I'm gonna actually, the Burnisher I don't think is what we want to use. Then we have the Derwent Blender and Thornton's. So let's just start here. Just don't cover what we're working on, okay? You cool with that? We don't cover what we're working on. I'm gonna put a hand wall here. Okay. You can't go into it. I want to keep doing this, sir. Just look at this. I've got my hand up just to keep him from laying on top of it. It works well with solvent. Yeah, I'm really curious now. So the solvent, are you guys all using Gamsol for your solvent? Okay, let's use a little bit of this blender. Yeah, that's a big no on the Lyra one for that. If anything, it did nothing to the pencil and it just scraped away. It just scraped away the stuff. You could get any closer, right? No, normally it's just like, oh yeah, but I like actually want to get stuff done. Okay, that's the same thing. It's scraping away. I think they're just too hard. It's scraping away the pastel and not really moving the pencil at all. Okay, so that's the Pazzler one. I assume that these will all have similar. Yeah, no, that's the same thing with the Thorntons and even the Derwent one. Same thing, it's just too hard. Now let's grab. Okay, this one was better. Yeah, solvent and my head do not get along. Yeah, that's the other thing is if it's super stinky. Okay, so this is the regular blender. And this both moves the pencil. And you can see where we used the other ones, the harder ones, where it's a little bit lighter under that blue line because that's where the oil pastel got scraped away. So I think if you're going to use a pencil blender of any kind with this, it's going to be the Caran d'Ache blender. Yeah. I don't know. How stinky is Gamsol? I've really never used any solvents before. Oh. I know I've seen people use baby oil. Because these are oil pastels and it's baby oil, now I'm curious of whether or not baby oil would work for it. Yeah, I'm curious. Okay, so let's use our green now on this white. Shifty, just a little shifty, okay, Paul? There we go. Don't think I need to keep my hand there anymore because he's still chilling. Use them outside. Yeah, see, that's definitely a convenience factor. I don't really want to go outside. It's not super smelly. Okay, good. I don't really want to do it outside here because A, it's getting to be hot and there's mosquitoes and humidity. I would not enjoy myself if I colored outside. If I lived in the Pacific Northwest, mayhaps, but outside is duty. Clearly, I'm an outdoorsy kind of person. Okay, so Chrome Oxide Green Fiery. Heck of a name. Okay. I'm just gonna. Okay, so the test was, could you put pencil over and the black still appear? And the answer is no. If anything, using the pencil on top. There's a little bit, I don't know if you can see here, where it came up. Now remember, I had that pastel directly on the paper, so it was really thick. But you can see here, it just picked up the white. So there's definitely a certain level of thickness. So I think it'd be safe to say that you cannot use oil pastels to cover up black lines. Yeah, Bird Lady, this is definitely new for me. Keeping you clear, Paul. Let's see. Ine! Hello. Welcome. Oh, interesting. Do I have any Vaseline? Hang on, let me think. Let me go check our sometimes we have like a small thing of it in the medicine cabinet. Let me go check that real quick. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm hollering all the way down the hall. Hey, bud. Are you entertaining the chat, huh? I found some. It's generic brand, but it works. All right. I think I've got a Q-tip sitting around here. Where did I put? Let's see. good, or did I use these already? These are good. Okay. What'd I miss? Often bleeds through. But I wonder though if it's got the layer of the oil pastels underneath of it. Oh my goodness, Minty. Oh, Gina, I didn't even think about that. In the blender bit. No, you're right. That's what it is. Yeah, he's just happy to be included. That's all. Okay, I got some Q-tips. I got just a little bit of Vaseline. As long as you're not laying on it, bud. I don't want this to get on your, oh, that's a good spot. That's fine to lay. Huh. Or are we taking a bath now? He's just chilling. Ah, yeah. But the oil and Vaseline don't evaporate. Yeah, that's a good point. Well, we'll use very light amount. And in fact, I'm gonna kind of test this to the extreme. Let's do this one. Okay. And then let's do this lighter pink. So they're not two colors that are very similar, especially in value to one another. All right, so let's get this one. Okay. And we're gonna do multicolored leaves here. We're using this as our test page anyway. I'm just curious if the Vaseline will help move it around. And then once it's moved, I wonder if you could like blot up the Vaseline. I actually haven't used, I don't use a ton of like liquid things to blend. I never really have. So this is completely new territory for me. So this is like a peach, I think. Like a mauve and a peach. Okay. Let's do a little bit more of the darker color. There we go. Okay, so it's not perfectly smooth. Now we're going to get, let's see, this one already had Vaseline on it, but let's lessen how much we've got. Okay. So this part here, we're gonna zoom in. There we go. This has got the Vaseline on it. Okay. It thins it out a little bit, but it definitely does blend it. Get quite a bit of color on there. And it's not leaving too much. Sorry, my head was probably in. Honestly, it's no more wet than the oil pastels are itself. Let's try a little bit of this Vaseline on one of these leaves that we, actually no, let's do the bird. The bird's kind of a hot mess. Let's see if we can improve the bird. Let's see, they look like they cover up lines a bit like Prismacolors do. Also, do they bleed through to the other side, and do you think they'll work well in Johanna Basford books? One, no, they didn't bleed through. Do I think they work in Johanna Basford books? I thought about doing them in here, but honestly, I chose not to because her stuff is so small and so detailed. I don't think that you could successfully, unless you had like really detailed, or you were doing like a larger spread of hers. But no, my instinct is not the Johanna Basford books. Yeah, the Vaseline definitely thins it out. You see how it's, well, it's glaring a little bit because we've got that. There we go. Do you see how it's kind of lightened it by the wing? Hi, Celeste. Let's go a little bit down on here. And I'm not using a ton, but I think I can say with confidence that in the long run, I don't think I would want to use Vaseline on the pages. Yeah, it removes it. Yeah, it's taken up the color for sure. So maybe you could use it if you like went too dark all of a sudden and was like an oopsie kind of thing. But I am going to file Vaseline under the probably not. Could you rub them out if they go over the lines? Yes, so we just tried that. Here, let's try and pick up this yellow again. And it does pick it up, although not 100%. It's almost like it smears it a little bit, so then layering on top, isn't quite the same. Okay, now I'm gonna try and see if I can wipe the Vaseline. Feels a lot less tacky there, but again, it lightened it, but it kind of almost gave it a cool like pastel effect. Okay. Yes, very little, very, very little. I'm gonna use this since this is so thick. Can you wipe the oil pastel? Yes, you can. And although the lightened part is still there, let's see, that lifted a little bit. He's very interested in what I'm doing. You can see, but he's watching me. Yeah, okay, so it's a dark rag, but you can see the yellow on here that's picked it up. Like the kind for markers. So I have those, but I honestly don't. We can test it. We can test it for sure. We've got extra of the markers. This one, okay, so the finesse, we'll test the finesse. I've got a couple extras of these. And actually, out of all of the colorless blender markers, when I did my review, this one was the best one with the pencils. So we can test this. That's exactly what it is. His tail is doing a relaxed swish, not a playful swish. So he's just literally, he's just chilling and enjoying himself. Aren't you? Yes, you are. You like the attention. He only comes up here when I'm talking. If I'm working up here and I'm not really doing anything, he could care less about the desk. I feel like he knows when we're streaming. Like, no joke. Okay, let's do different colors now. Let's do over here, let's do some blue. Are we still in frame? Let's do the one under the bird, actually. Oh wait, what am I doing? I didn't want to put it directly on there. Okay, we're gonna use the glass. Yeah, I was surprised. The only thing with the finesse blender is that the tip can break down quicker than I anticipated. That was something somebody had mentioned in the review video, I think in one of the comments or something. And at the time I was just like, well, that didn't happen to me. But now that I've used it more, I can see how it would break down a little bit more. Okay, now let's do another lighter color. Complementary of blue is orange. Let's do kind of a yellow orange. I think we used this color once already. This is permanent medium yellow. Doesn't work great, yeah. If it's quiet, he dozes off. Yeah, exactly. He absolutely does, Ev. He's just like, oh, you're talking to my friends? Okay, Paul, I'm not trying to shove you at all. I'm just trying to keep you from putting your paws in it because I'm pretty sure this stuff isn't kitty friendly. You can hang out with us, but I'm pretty sure it's not kitty friendly. He's liking the pets. Lifting his head up, he's like, oh, yeah, yeah, it's a nice ball. Okay, so let's see, that was that yellow, orangey kind of yellow. Yeah, the brush definitely, it's got a little bit of that blue on it still, so. But we're only doing this so we can test out a liquid blender. Okay, so this is the Finesse Colored Pencil Blender Pens. Obviously it says colored pencil, formulated to blend wax-based colored pencils. So here is my prediction. It might blend a little bit, but I suspect that it's going to pick up the color and then the liquid from the marker will probably sit on top. That is my prediction, but we will go ahead and test it out anyway. I feel a tiniest bit of resistance. It does seem to be blending it a little bit, but I also like almost get a feeling that I don't think your marker would last long on this kind of surface. It worked though. It did blend it. Here, I'm gonna get a sticky note and rub some of this off. But kind of like when you have a really waxy pencil and a gel pen and it gets clogged, I feel like that's what would happen. That was the finesse though. Let's do something fancy. And those of you are probably like, no, don't do it, you'll ruin it. I do have extras of these. I just hit my glasses with this. The Koi blender, like the finesse, is for water-based. Yes, exactly. Yeah, which is why I didn't suspect. But for the sake, we're doing it for science, right? That's what it's for. We're doing it for science. Let's do. I touched its tail, and so now he's swishing it because I was trying to move it out of the way. Okay, well, we've already got that purple. So let's grab the purple now. Okay. We're gonna grab the purple. We're gonna do the other side and we're going to use the, you can't lay in it, Paul. Put my hand there. He's just so content. Like I feel bad trying to move him. He's just such a happy guy. Like that song on, or not song, that little sound bite on Instagram, because he's a happy guy, because he's a happy guy. Like this is his happy place. Okay, so we're gonna use this magenta here. And I mean, it's not super not blended, but I'm specifically not bringing the magenta up into the purple because I wanna see if this marker can affect it at all. All right, so we're gonna clean that. Okay, so this one has a chisel nib and a bullet nib. I don't think it's, yeah. Oh, is that dried out? Hang on. Hang on. Oh no, that's got some on the chisel end. Okay, so now we're gonna test this right here. Again, this is the Prismacolor Premier Colorless Blender. It feels the same way as the Finesse one did. I feel like the oil would definitely clog it up. However, there is a certain level of blending that has happened. Now I'm rubbing this on paper and not a ton of the pigment came off, but as you can see, it did transfer some of that pigment to the marker. It didn't not work. Like I feel like it kind of did it. It definitely lightened it, but it did something for sure. Let's see, what other ones do we have? We got the Tombow and we've got the Derwent, but I think they're all gonna kind of have, especially, right, I know, Kenny, like you're just prancing around because he's a happy guy, but he's annoyed now that I'm shifting him just slightly. You gotta give me some of the screen, buddy. Here, we'll just, there you go. There you go, we're good, right? Just give me an inch and a half, that's all I ask. You just blend with cat hair, that could be a thing, right? Okay, I'm trying to think if there are any other blending tools that I could use with this. I think that's all the blenders. Oh, you know what? I just had another thought. I wanna see what happens when we use a wink of Stella on top of that. Let's see, where's my clear one? This is, okay, clear, here we go. All right, let's see what happens when we use Wink of Stella on it. I am checking to see, like, does it pick it up? Does it just sit on top? So let's just grab a couple colors that we've already got on here. A dry Q-tip. Oh, duh, why didn't I even think about that? Yeah, this one doesn't have, that's a good idea, Renee. Okay, let's use a color we haven't used yet. Let's use a brown. Okay, this is Paisley Soil Red. That's what that says. Okay, it's a pretty dark color. And then let's use a really light color. Let's use, this is Bean Yellow. I gotta be honest, I have never come across that name on a pencil before. Oh, you looking up at everyone? Saying hi? What are you looking at? What are you looking at? You're such a handsome boy. Yes, you are. Oh, oh, oh. he's moving into the, what is Wink of Stella? Oh man. You have not experienced Wink of Stella. You are missing out. Could one of the mods grab a Wink of Stella brush pen link? This one is the clear one, but basically it is a liquid ink that has glitter in it. You guys sound my foot? And it's just a great way to add glitter to your page. Question today, pouring acrylics. Oh yes. The amount of mess made that can be like in the artist would be like, I don't want to clean it up. Yes, okay, Bird Lady. I did pouring acrylics. I actually taught pouring acrylic classes at a local art gallery here. And I will say, like, you spend less time painting than you do prepping your paints. I finally found a good formula that worked for me. But yes, it is incredibly messy. So I found ways, are we all done? I found ways that were a little bit more environmentally friendly. I would use reusable cups. I would use a ceramic measuring cup to mix my paints. Okay, Paul's rubbing his face on the phone, so if anyone gets banned or timed out, it's his fault. I would use like whisks to mix everything. I would take my kids' old Play-Doh containers and use them for cups to prop stuff up on. So yeah, it can be a little rough as far as the environment is concerned, and yes, incredibly messy. Hey, you just put holes in the umbrella for the umbrella lights, sir. That's rude. Let's not destroy my things, huh? I would appreciate that. Oh, yes, absolutely. Hey, he's chewing on my phone. Little turkey. Oh my goodness. All right, call time is done now. Literally, he was chewing on my phone. This is why I can't have nice things. Okay, let's do the other side of this leaf here, kind of keeping everything in the same general area. Okay, we're gonna use that kind of reddish brown here. And on half the leaf, we will try the Wink of Stella. On the other half, we'll just try a dry Q-tip. Okay, so that was that darker brown. Now we're gonna grab that really light color. Got a little bit of the darker brown transfer, but the point is I needed them different. Okay, a lot of that is transferring. I'm gonna clean this a little bit more. Because he ran up a tree, yeah. No, Paul just likes to get into things and be naughty. Okay, we're getting a little bit on the outside, but it's okay. All right, there is a clear line between these two colors. All right, so first, let's try the dry Q-tip. I'm gonna press a little bit hard, so I wanna try and move that around. Well, that's not too bad. Yeah. That's actually really simple. I mean, and I think most everybody has, I don't know, cotton swabs, Q-tips. I think almost everybody has those. Okay, so make sure, yeah, we got some Wink of Stella in here. Now let's see. Does it move it around? It does not. It does not. Maybe a teeny tiny bit, but we're gonna do, yes, absolutely. Alexandra, it's friggin' amazing. I've got it here somewhere. But yes, it's awesome. Okay, because that was liquid, that also thinned it out a little bit. But honestly, of all the things that we've tried tonight outside of the blender pencil, I think a Q-tip just seems like top notch for it. I don't know where my, oh wait, is it up here? But exclamation point gold ink, I think is the link I have for that. But I have a video on my Instagram that shows an up close of really how sparkly that gold is, and it's absolutely amazing. Okay, oh, Kara, thank you. Get some hypes in chat for Kara. Pretty sure that's the link for it. Ah, yes, there it is. Why is my... There we go. Wouldn't let me do the hype emotes. There we go. Thank you.
Awesome.
I'll just come back around now. Hi, buddy. Did you come back? You just want attention, huh? You can see though how much like cleaning that, having the extra rag around is incredibly helpful. Okay, I'm trying to think if there's any other blending tools that we haven't used yet. But honestly, I mean, the Q-tip, just the dry Q-tip seemed to work really well. And using the Wink of Stella over the top of something that we've already done, it doesn't seem to be ruining it by any means. You can see that it's like, never mind, you can't see anything. I did not zoom back in. But you can see some of the sparkle on here. I do wonder if it would affect how long it would take for the Wink of Stella to dry, but if you take it like so, okay, you can see that wetness, right? But then there's also sparkle inside the Wink of Stella. There you go. But yeah. Also, can I just say, I actually kind of like that leaf combination. I might need to reuse that. But yeah, I don't know. Did we have any other questions? I'm excited to use them again, and I want to use them like on a legitimate page. I know we did this one, but I've kind of just been haphazard. Oh, Alexandra, it's so pretty. There's also a silver that's really nice, but if I only got one, I would say the gold ink for sure. It's absolutely amazing and super sparkly. And hi, are you back? We'll come back. How about we just stay right here, okay? Yeah. Can you look over here? Look over here? No? It's so handsome. Don't you just love it when you can use simple tools? Nothing extra special needed. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, Carol, yeah, they're super interesting. But yeah, I mean, I would say if you're gonna test them out, they're not that expensive. I wanna say it was like $24 or so for the set, or it might have been a couple bucks more, but either way, I think it's under 30. And so they're pretty inexpensive, and you can just use something as simple as a Q-tip for it. I would definitely recommend using something a bit more durable than just a thin frame, but this is what I had on hand. But like Shannon said, you could do a glass cutting board from the dollar store. I use the brushes, the paper stunts, or small details. Yeah, oh yeah, and the brushes, because I guess the brushes for application for sure, because they're durable, and then you can just rub them on the cloth. But then if you want help blending them, the Q-tips, and then like Renee said, details for these little ones. Like let's pick up a little bit of this red here. Okay, and then let's see. Let's zoom in just a little bit. Okay. There we go. That's actually really nice. And this is just a tortillon paper stump. You can also use ones like this one here. These are easier because if you use like a sandpaper on them, you can clean them or make them point again. These tortillons definitely start to break down a little bit more afterwards, but it's really easy to just pick up from the other one. And now, why don't we try, let's grab this Q-tip. Definitely smooths it out a little bit. Now he's sitting like a loaf. He's just sitting like a loaf. He's like, this is my spot now. So the Q-tip definitely spreads that out and you lose some of that definition, but we're still able to get a little bit of that in here. Oh, a Pumi bar to clean my, I don't know what that is. Question today, gel crayons, bought some King Art ones, just haven't had time. Working on retraining my blind dog, clicks instead of hand signals. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, see, this paper stump actually held a lot of color. So, I mean, you can definitely try these in Johanna's books. They would hold up just fine. But as far as, details, I would get yourself some paper stumps for sure. But I could see completing an entire page with just these erasers instead of sandpaper. Yeah, they're fantastic. I don't know. I'm pretty impressed, Shannon. Thank you for running that giveaway. I probably wouldn't have even really considered getting them before this, just because I was like, oh, well, I don't. So if you learn anything from this, if you're not getting a tool because you don't know how to use it, I don't know, there's lots of videos on YouTube to kind of look into it, but I've done my Mr. Puma, so it's a disposable Puma. Oh, I see. So it's got that rough texture. Any tips that I would say if I learned anything, definitely have some, old rags on hand. The glass palette, for sure. I didn't even consider that. And yeah, the brushes, paper stumps, Q-tips is really all you need. I mean, we tested the other blenders, but they obviously aren't going to, fix it. I was just so excited. I love trying a new medium, and now we can like test out all the things with you guys. So like, yeah, this is removing it. So I would say the erasing isn't 100%. Like, let's try a little bit of the, yeah, it's so fun. Yeah, kind of like charcoals. Actually, that kind of worked. Even picking it up with the kneaded eraser. Let's try this blue smudge over on here. Okay, so it didn't pick it up 100%. But it lightened it a little bit. Sorry, I guess you couldn't really see. It was this little blue smudge, so you see there's a tiny little bit left, but yeah, that's pretty good. Paul, he's slowly creeping over. He's like, I'm just gonna, there's that other sound bite. They've got the dogs, and like, I'm just gonna scooch in here. I'll come to talk to you about your car's extended warranty. Paul, have you come to discuss my car's extended warranty with me? Hmm? Happy boy? Because he's a happy boy. He's a happy boy. Yeah, if I creep slowly enough, they won't notice. He likes having his chin scratched and his head. Here, say hi to everyone. Here we go. He does love good pets. Let's see, where are we at? It's 11:30. Actually, that's perfect timing if we want to do some words on stream today. Some wordy words. I need to make that emote for words on stream. All right, now here's the deal, Paul. If we do words on stream, you cannot show your butt to the camera, okay? In fact, if you want to lay down more, I will move the paper, okay? Should we close the book? Or how about we'll just cover it. Yeah, because you'll still get stuff on you. There we go. Okay? All right, we'll just put a piece of paper there. Perfect, all right, it's cat safe now. I know, he's all over. Help you save money on your car insurance. Maybe grab a gecko at the same time, right? What you doing? Excuse me? Excuse me? That is not yours. It is not. Do that too. Oh, there's still some more coffee in here. Right, yes. So if you are new here and you have not followed Shannon, give her a follow because she's amazing and she knows all the things because she's so helpful and also tries all the things. It's just you're missing out if you're not following her. Okay, let's log into words on stream here. I was just loafing it. Oh, now it's bath time. Goofy cat. Like, yeah, we're just hanging out, aren't ya? Yeah. Hi. All right, so let's get our link now. Okay, and we're gonna go over to our games. Okay. All right, put my earbuds back in. I took them out when I went to go get the Vaseline. All right, so if you are new here and you've never played Words on Stream, it scores like Scrabble. You don't have to download anything. You literally just put your word guesses in chat. And yeah, our highest record level is level 27. All right, let's pause that. There we go. So that is our goal. All right, everybody ready? Okay. I really want to do like RAR. Oh, yay, works. Oh, artwork. That's what it is. Let's see. Rhoda? Is Rhoda a word? I feel like Rhoda is a word. There we go. Cart. Okay. Maybe roach. R-O-A-T. It's bad that I want to do RAR. That'd be hilarious if that was a word. R-A-W-R. What about Wero? W-O-R-T? Wort? Like St. John's wort? There it is. All right, got 3 more 4-letter words. What about K-R-O-W? Crow? Tro or trow? Probably trow. What about traw? Or track with a K? What do you think, Paul? Yeah, you're just relaxing, huh? You're a nice kitty. Yes, you are. We're just gonna have an entire stream where we just pet Paul. Let's see. Got arrow already? Oh wait, I just heard something go off. Crystal, thank you for subscribing. Okie dokie. Oh, Tor! Nice, RN. Well, we only missed one, so that should get us skip 3 levels. Alrighty, continue. Tech gal number 1, followed closely by Ev. Very nice. Gosh, I feel like it's just staring at me right in the face. Calc, yep. Cal... Tactical. Nice, Ev. Okay, so... Oh, tact. That's a word. Woohoo! Tactic, yep. Cattail. Oh, I didn't even think of that one. Let's see. The acti, maybe? Oh, cacti. Yeah, that's the word, Paul. He's getting sleepy. He says, I will sleep here now. Lactic. Oh, what about ACCT? Short for account. Let's see. Oh, ACTA. Okay. Okay, what about... We got tilt. What about talt? Oh, tally. Okay. There's 2 more 5-letter words. One of them's going to start with an A. So what about Alex? Cat. A kit. Oh my gosh, I don't even know. Till? Cat. Oh, a tilt. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna look that up. A tilt. All right. Dictionary.com. A tilt. It is with a tilt or inclination, or with the lance in hand and tilting. Okay, so it's like a tilt, like askew. All right, Kelsey, number 1. Nice. Okay, let's see. There is a fake letter. Could be any of those, honestly. Oh, what about tariff? Raft. Tariff. Okay, so we need to clear the C and the B. Traffic. Nice, Marcy. Okay, the fake letter is the B, so don't use the B. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna take one for the team on this one. Aaron. Okay. The BARF is not a correct word. Let's see. Cart, fact, tiff. Oh, craft. Fair. One more 5-letter word and 3 more 3 or 4-letter words. Oh, you can see his little tail swishing in the camera. Frat. Okay. I'm gonna try crat. Asset. A writ. A fit. Let's see. Traff. What do you think, Paul? He's slowly leaning his head toward me. You just want some pets. Paul, you gotta help me. Oh, calf. Okay. You gotta help me with these words. He's like, or you can just pet me. That's cool too. Ba-da-ba-dum. Alrighty, continue. Kara and Ev. Ev, you are rocking it today. Okay, so there is a fake letter. We're gonna try chore. Wow, no chore. Okay, we'll do choke. Okay, so the R is the fake letter. Which is weird. R is a pretty common letter. Okay. Oh, what about choy? C-H-O-Y, as in bok choy? Huh. Okay, no choy. Yolk. Okay. What about poke? What about pokey? No, that's hockey. Wait, how do you spell hockey? Oh no, hockey's already on there. Oh, echo, okay. Hokey? Not hooky, hokey. There it is, bird lady, nice. I was getting there. I was working my way towards adding that E in the right place. All right, Shannon, number 1, very nice. All right, hidden letter and a fake letter. See, I wanted to say parch, but obviously that's not correct. We'll try park. Maybe chart. Harp. Okay, so the C is the fake letter. What about harpy? Oh, it's an S. It's an S. Harps. Tech gal, nice. Okay, then we could do. Oh, sharp. Oh, rash. Spar. Nice. See, we're getting it now. Wraps. Okay, 2 more. Let's see. Rash, patch, hasp. Okay, and parse. Nice, cleared the board. Okay, Natalie and Shannon, very nice. You guys are doing awesome today. Okay, hidden letter and a fake letter. Let's try Excel. Only 5-letter words. Okay, exclude. What about excluded? Or excludes? That means that the R is the fake letter. Excluded, there it is. Nice. What about eluded? So the hidden letter is a D. There it is, eluded. Hidden letter is a D, and the fake letter is the R, so no R. Elude, singular. Delude, deluxe. Clued. Clued? Oh, clued's already there. Okay, so elude. Okay, what about lured? L-U-R-E-D, lured. Dual, nice. Let's see, deuced. Ruled. Oh wait, right, the R was a fake letter, never mind. Never mind. Food. Cuddle! Oh, I like that. Cuddle. Oh, crude. As in crude oil. Exude! Steve! Hi, Steve! Oh, was I still locked out? Crude. Wait, why isn't crude? Am I not spelling that right? Oh, because dang it, it was the R. Oh my gosh. I say it myself, but then I don't listen. Yep, Paul's chilling. He's been here pretty much the whole stream. Like he's luckily given me this space to actually get stuff done. Kelsey, hello. Wait, why did I say Kelsey, hello? I defaulted. Sorry, Kelsey was number 1. Oh my goodness. What about anagram? That would be another A then. No. Gamer. Oh, it's an E. It's an E. Okay. So could be the P. Manager. There we go. Okay, so an E is the hidden letter and P is the fake letter. Ugh. Mange. That's the worst. I even like looking at that word. Let's see. So no P. Oh, what about range? R-A-N-G-E? Range. There we go. Marge. Namer? Is namer a word? N-A-M-E-R. Nice, Chloe. Let's see. Oh, anger. Yep. Anger. Got that one. What about G-R-A-N-E? I don't think that's a word. A 5-letter word and a 6-letter word. Trying to think. Oh yeah, German makes total sense, bird lady. Oh wait, no, but not the E. No wait, it was the E. It was the P that wasn't. Oh my gosh, don't listen to me. I just babble over here. Look at the cat, he's awesome. All right, skip 2 letters. All right, hidden letter and fake letter, but the answers are hidden. So look in chat if you want to see what it is. Let's see, maybe, oh, Shannon, what'd you put? Oh no. What about Pearly? As in Pearly Gates, plain. Okay, the hidden letter is a G, the fake letter is an R. Okay, so plain. Inlay, nice. Okay, plain must have already been got. So, inlay, so no R. Steve did pain, okay. Oh, what about lane? Did we already do that? Oh, Kelsey just did lane. We got some lane. Gnarly. Gnarly should have totally been accepted. Plying, oh, that's good. Bird lady, align. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, what about girly? Have we done girly? Oh, except the R was the fake letter. Huh. There we go. Line, plane, inlay, align, lane, pane, plying, gaily, nice. No, that needs a T. Never mind. Gainly, there we go. But hey, we made it. My brain was not connecting where it needed to for that. Oh, now he's got his tail tucked in. Guys, Paul's asleep. All right, Steve and Shannon, #1 in that one. Okay, so again, they're hidden. No words under 5 letters. We have a hidden letter and a fake letter. So let's try doing. Yeah, he's a kitty loaf. Undoing, yep. What about, no, because dying is with a Y. Let's just try going. Maybe it's another G. Oh yeah, Linda, we had the same thought. Oh, indigo would have been good. Oh, Sheila did ending. Ending. So wait, who was it? Chloe did dines. Okay, so ending. I think maybe the O is the fake letter. What about engine? Okay, what about, oh, bird lady, sending. Okay, the O is fake and the hidden letter is an S. Okay, so denies, mending. Oh, that used 2 E's, never mind. Okay. Sending. Oh, what about endings? There we go. Oh wait, Kelsey did. Oh yeah, Kelsey did endings too. Okay. Okay. About signed. Did we do signed already? We might have done signed. Gosh. Okay, yeah, we did signed. Design. Send. Singed. Oh my gosh, we just need one more. I can't. It's not working. My brain froze. Oh no, someone save us. Oh, anyone? Yeah! Oh, sorry, buddy. Sorry. I didn't mean to startle you. Are you okay? Paul did not like that. Sorry, buddy. I got excited. We're going to level 22. Okay? Sorry, guys. Right, no, as it gets further along, it flips faster and faster. I'm sorry, you forgive me? Sorry, I literally freaked him out. He's like, the heck are you doing? I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. Okay, let's see. Let's do hidden letter, fake letter. It's getting harder. The answers are now hidden. Okay, Shannon, Natalie, Carrot. Okay. Yeah, cream. If we did carrot, maybe the M is... I don't even want to say that. Oh, what about create? That would be another E. Steve did create. Oh, okay then. All right, so the hidden letter is an E. What about create? Oh, what about crater? There we go, crater. Okay, I really feel like the M is the fake letter. Okay, so what about trace? Did we do trace already? Oh, recreate, that would have been good. Recreate, oh, that's 3 E's. Is crater a word? Character. Oh, what does Steve do? Retrace. Nice. Did we do tracer? Okay. What? Oh, Kelsey. Terrace. Nice, Kelsey. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're so close. What about do we do racer? Yeah, we did racer. Okay. What about carer? Did we do carer? Yes! Sorry, Paul. I'll stop yelling. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Nice. Oh, career. That's good. Good job, guys. All right. What's it going to get us to? Skip to? Nope. Just enjoy the next level. All right. 23. 23. Sorry, buddy. I'll stop yelling. He looks at me so annoyed. Like, why are you being this loud? And you're messing up my fur. Okay. Try rules. Or strut. Maybe another T. Well, rules didn't go through, so it's gonna be one of those. What about glues? Okay, so what about rusty? All right, Paul's out of here. Shannon did. Oh, what about Russell? Try. Shannon did tries. Oh, the hidden letter is an I. The hidden letter is an I. Okay, so what about Tyler? T-I-L-E-R. Like one who tiles. Try tiles. Okay, Shannon did, what was it? Tries. Maybe the L is the fake letter? Let's see, Aaron did. What's Aaron did? Oh, sterile? No? Okay, Chloe did urges. So wait, what is the fake letter? Oh, you did trues. You did trues. Okay, so uglier. Steve did Segway. Oh, so it's another E? Okay, fake L, another E. Drew. Greets. Surge. Oh, we did Surge. Ah, dang. Gesture. Whew, that was rough. That was real rough. Oh my goodness. All right, well, that one took us a while, and it's 11:55, so I think we're just gonna do the one today because I actually need to go get lunch and then run some errands before I go to pick up the kids. So let's go on back here. Let's close that. So yeah, today was fun. It was nice to we weren't necessarily working on a page per se, but we did get to try a bunch of different tools and techniques. And I think really taking the time, this could look really pretty. I like, right, Kelsey? I know it. Yeah, and for Paul, I don't know where he's just sitting now. He's got his back turned to me. But yeah, I think that was good. Thanks again, Shannon, for having that giveaway and just hosting everything when we did that event. And yeah, it was super fun. So I know I jinxed you. I'm sorry, Ev. I'm sorry. The plan is Friday. Friday is going to be a Steve stream, and we're going to do Millie Murata. All right. After that, I don't know what. I'll need to think about it. But yeah, Steve stream Friday. Okay, everyone. I'm going to head out. Thanks for being here. Have a great next couple of days, and I'll see you on the weekend. All right. And also, Kara, thank you again for your super chat. All right, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. I'll talk to you later. Bye.